Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Oh, it is such a cute little pussy. That's good advice, too. When you're looking for your next pet, don't go to one of those breeding grounds that farm with don't do that. Don't do that. Go to an animal shelter. There's plenty of pets there. I mean, sure, they're slightly used, because they were, after all, owned by someone else at one time. But not all of them. Some of them were, the litters of the ones that were owned by someone sometime. So they've never, been handled. They're fresh. They're fresh. So think about going to an animal shelter and rescuing one of those. Well, it's 6 p.m. on the East Coast of America, and it's time to spin the joke wheel. This joke is sponsored by Salty Sack of Nuts. That's right, these nuts don't come in a bag or a box. They come in a salty sack. So next time you have friends over, just whip out your salty sack and say, "Here, friends, enjoy my nuts." Looks like the wheel's going to stop on the letter I in Rockacious. And here is the ridiculously lame joke. It says, I was in a restaurant once, and I suddenly realized I desperately needed to pass gas. Well, the music was really, really loud, so I timed my reliefs to the beat of the music. A few songs later, I started to feel better. So I finished my coffee, and I looked around. I noticed everybody was staring and pointing at me. That's when I remembered I had been listening to my iPod. Oh, no!
Hey, it's Scruffy here on Rockacious Radio. If you're a local musician here in the Baltimore, Maryland, or tri-state area, you might want to send us some of your material, because it can be heard worldwide, let alone right around here with your friends. And be sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter. So send your material if you wish. Rockacious1 at rockaciousradio.com. That's Rockacious1 using the number 1 at rockaciousradio.com. Rockacious1 at rockaciousradio.com.